Okay, welcome back. And, our guests, Gloria Okolugbo. Madam Okolugbo is a communications consultant. She's also a consultant on international relations. It wasn't that much of a mouthful. I don't know why. But Gloria is with us. And we're now being joined by Chief James Ugu, who is chairman of Adada State Creation Movement, or is that an initiative? Good morning to you, Chief James Ugu.
Good morning, my brother.
Okay. Very good. Okay. Well, Chief Ugu, we're hearing your voice for the moment. Maybe we'll get to see your picture, your video very, very soon. But on set right now is also Gloria Okon, who is a communications...
Okolugbo, not Okon.
No, I'm sorry. And thank you. Thank you for that vigilance. It reminds me of the vigilance the president, charged all those new service chiefs with. Thank you for that vigilance. Gloria Okolugbo. She's a communication specialist and indeed consultant, as well as one on international relations as well. So, Chief James Ugu, Adada State creation. Tell me about Adada State against the backdrop of what we're hearing. There are those who say, why are we going this way? Is this the most important thing? So how say you, Chief Ugu? Okay, we still have issues.
Well, thank you for having me. Okay. First and foremost, I overheard one of you saying that there is no need to create a state and talking about viability and all that. Yeah. I think he's getting it wrong.
Okay.
You should remember that states and local governments are part of indices through which revenue are shared. So if you say that states are not supposed to be created, and then you are not talking about bringing local government closer, very close to the people. When you create more states, you have more. And let us not forget in this country that our population is growing on daily basis. So if you had, for instance, in a state that had about 5 million people the last census, by now I think they are getting up to 9 million. So one administration is not going to be enough. So there is every need for state creation. More so, what is most important is that there is need for equality of number of states, political zones, as well as local government, the revenue. Hello?
Okay, yeah. I think we could.
Hear me?
I think we can hear you, but the quality is another problem. But I think we made it out but maybe it has settled down now. The southeast, I imagine that it's going to be in the southeast where there were 5, because southeast is made up of Abia, Anambra, Ebonyi, Enugu, and Imo. So if another state were to join that, as Gloria was saying earlier in the program, that is on the principle of equity and balance. But then, I don't know if you also heard this, I'm hearing that the committee is actually, the Joint Committee on the Constitutional Review is actually looking at, one state uniformly, one additional state in each of the geopolitical zones. I don't know. So she was saying, and rightly so, everything will depend on the interpretation we get. It's not, so if that were to be the case, then the imbalance would remain. So that if the Southeast goes to 6 states from 5, then the people that had the people that had 6 before, Northeast, North Central, Southwest, South, these will now go to 7, and Northwest up there will now go to 8 since it had 7 before. Have you heard anything about this whole confusion in interpretation?
It's not confusing. It's not confusing.
Okay.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
This is very, very important because I actually want to tell you that when the committee announced one extra state for the Southeast to bring the Southeast to, at par with the other geopolitical zone, Nigerians, all Nigerians were very, very happy about it. And not just happy, I hope you remember that the man who moved the motion is Senator Ningi, who is not even from the Southeast. He noticed, and of course, anybody in this country would have observed that the cheating, the marginalization of the Southeast is just too much. So when he moved that motion and it was seconded and they passed it, personally, what I felt in mind is that one state to bring Southeast to the par with others, then on the second tranche, they now agreed to create one state per geopolitical. So the meaning is that one state will still come back to another one will get back to Southeast. So that
exactly
can be 7-7-7. So anything outside that is not acceptable.
How about the Northwest? How about the Northwest? You leave the Northwest.
And repeating it again. And widening it.
Okay.
No,
okay.
The Northwest are already 7.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So they will stay there.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay. In fact, I think that's what.
Now.
Okay. That's why Gloria was saying that it's not confusing at all.
I don't even believe. See, let me tell you my opinion. Hold on, can you hear me? I don't even believe that the National Assembly want to do it that way. Only social media can say anything. I don't think that any right-thinking person will decide to give a particular zone 8 while we remain 6. Then what are you talking about? Why are you talking about correcting imbalance? You just said, and the worst of it all is that those who gave Southeast 5, we didn't know them. They are the soldiers. But now those who are trying to leave us at 6, while others are 7 and 8, we know them. So it's not proper. Nobody's going to accept it.
Okay, so what you are...
Can you hear me?
I'm with you. I can hear you, Chief. So what you're saying is that in the first instance, 6, because I saw Gloria nodding her head to that. In the first instance, 6. But then, if you want to go round again, as you said, then Southeast is also going to get its own addition so that it is at par with everybody else. And Northwest, that was already 8, already 7, instead of going to 8.
And that was the original, that was what? Can you hear me? That was in the mind of those who said, let us give Southeast 1 first. Then at the second argument, they now generally agree that every zone should get 1-1. So how can they exclude Southeast from the second start?
Yeah. Okay. All right. So Gloria,
yes, I think
let me
it's
come. I don't know
pretty...
what the kind of the time you are going to give me. Let me come here. Excuse me, Bamidele. Can I?
Sorry, what was that? What did you say?
So what I'm saying is that we are supposed to have seven states, and that is equality.
Okay, 7 states. So as far as your interpretation, going to 6 is not 7 and Adada, if I'm saying it rightly.
You have seven states.
Adada will be one of the 2 extra states, right?
Now, I want to come into what my sister said here.
Gloria Okolugbo.
Yes, every political zone.
Carry on, please. Chief Ugu, carry on. Can you still hear us?
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you. Carry on, please.
Is the only state that the 2 imbalance. The first imbalance is that when you come to Southeast, we are sharply divided into northern Igbos, and the southern Igbos are known as Ndiagbenu. Nobody can deny this. Now the states, Anambra, Imo, and Abia. Now understand me. So any other state that is coming, we have also started marginalizing the northern Igbos again. And if that happens, I wonder whether we'll be able to participate in what you call what we are proposing as a regional administration, because by then we would have already been not just marginalized but destroyed. If we are going to join 4 states from the southern Igbo, we are going there with 2 states. And because of that, the entire northern Igbos, no other agitation except Adada.
Adada. Okay.
You understand me?
Okay,
so
I do.
Everybody, and remember that during the Ken Lamani's regime as the Senate president, there was a time the president wanted a state, 1 state to be given to the southeast. And then the leadership of the National Assembly from the southeast came down, they met, we all met at Owerri. After all said and done, they went back to Abuja, they voted, and that was the choice of the entire senators, the entire National Assembly members. And since that time, nothing has changed.
All right.
There is nothing has changed from that thing. Because
thank you very much, Chief.
Adada had 5 votes.
I get you. I get you, Chief. I get you, Chief. Now I understand.
Adada had 5 votes.
All right.
Adada had 5 votes, Orashi had 3, and Abba had 2. Nothing.
Okay. Yeah, Gloria, please.
And then again, let me.
No, Chief. No. Because we have a guest that we have not heard from. I want to hear from Gloria Okolobo, please. Chief, we allowed so much time because you have a bit of catching up to do. Gloria, please go ahead.
Thank you so much. I think I'm kind of being conservative because I'm not the spokesperson of the Senate, just like you know. But there has to be a whole lot of enlightenment around that for Nigerians. It's actually pretty clear from what came out from that retreat that the issue of states was taken on 2 levels. First, to give the Southeast 1 additional state. That is agreed to balance the fact that others have 7 each and 1 has 8. And then on the second level,
six.
you now have,
6, not 7, 6.
Sorry, 6. The Southeast has 6. And so the others have 6, yes. And one geopolitical zone has 7.
7,
so
that's
when you
northwest.
give the Southeast 1, that is the first priority, to give the Southeast 1.
Okay.
That becomes 7 each and that becomes 6 each and 1 having 7. Now, on the second level of balancing now, still another lack of equity.
Yes.
Is to go around all the other states
and give them one more.
They all have 7. They measure up to 7.
Okay.
So it's pretty straightforward. There won't be any 8 and 6. No. Okay. So when they go around, the Southeast will now be entitled to their own additional state again to make sure they become 7. And the one that already has 7 is the one that every other person is balancing up to level with.
Me too.
So it's pretty straightforward, actually. I believe that even after this, coming out of this conversation, the Senate will make it clear when the paper comes out.
I certainly hope so. And we've almost run out of time, but not quite. And the conversation is getting more interesting. And thank you very much, Gloria, and indeed to Chief Ugu for the way he has explained it. But I think the confusion, which Gloria said is actually non-existent, was that how can, if you've given Southeast 6 and they've now, leveled up with everybody else, now they say that they want to give them the other states, the other zones, 1 each. That would just reinstate the imbalance. So to forestall that, what we're going to have now is that we'll just bring everybody to have 7. The way Gloria has just explained it, the Northwest will not go to 8.
I think I'm getting a correction. Because I'm in touch as I'm speaking. The correction I'm getting is that every other zone will just have 1 more round. I think when the paper comes out, we will see it.
Yes.
Because of the issue of land mass.
Yes.
Maybe because of the issue of land mass.
I think Chief wants to say something. Let's hear what Chief wants to say. Go ahead, Chief. Chief Ugu, go ahead with what you wanted to say.
But Gloria, are you saying? Tell us. Are you saying that what the information you have is that every other zone will get 1? That is Southeast, for instance, is additional 1. Is that
yes? Every other zone will have 1 each. Yes, including the Southeast. Yes, including the
That's
Southeast.
the correct thing.
Yes.
That's the correct thing.
Because I mean, if everybody is having one extra state, I mean, it's also good to put a stop, so to it, to all of the agitations. Because what happens is when there's a new state, it's not just about creating the state. There are new local governments, and then there's also boundary adjustments.
Exactly.
So
there are two boundary adjustment requests.
All of these agitations will be taken into consideration internally.
Well, these are very much proposals. I'm so sorry to jump in. These are proposals at this stage. All these proposals will be brought to a committee of the whole House, and they will take a vote on it. But so far, so good. I want to thank you very much, Gloria Okologwo.
I want to thank my village women. You know, I had that issue with coughing.
Okay, so thank you very much. Let me also thank Chief James Ugu, Chairman Adada State Creation. I also greet you too, Gloria. We've run out of time, but thank you very much. Okay, so that's our program today. Do please join us tomorrow for a fresh edition. I am Yori Folane. Bye-bye for now.